Hello and welcome to day 12 of my December daily adventure. I'm again using a prompt by Bree from hashtag Create December 2018. I'm linking her prompts below in the comment box. And today's prompt is selfie. I struggled with that one for a bit because I'm not someone that takes a lot of selfies. But I did find this one that I took of myself when I was running, and I was jogging actually in the summer very regularly, and I loved it so much. I went to this beautiful castle that we have in Vienna called Schönbrunn. And it has the most amazing, huge gardens, and a lot of runners go there actually. And so I went there almost every day, very early in the morning when it opened, and I loved it so much. But then I had to stop because my knees started hurting, and I haven't been since then. So it's been quite a few months, and of course now it's cold and dark and wet, and it's not very inviting to go there. But I do miss it a lot, and I hope to be able to run again once the weather gets warmer in a few months, so fingers crossed. So I happened to see a video yesterday by Tracy Fox, which I'm linking below, and she found a way to construct this double pocket, and I decided to just give it a try, and I'm following her instructions. I'm not really following her measurements because I wanted to use this photo, but I am doing pretty much what she's doing in concerning how the pocket is constructed, or the double pocket. So I have glued everything down, and yeah, if you want to see how this pocket is made in detail, please go check out the video that I'm going to link below. So at this point I've inked the edges, and now I'm looking for a background for this little pocket, and I decide I want to go with some fabric to give it more texture. And I just rummage through my pieces of fabric, and I go with this brown what do you call it? It's like a graph like a graph paper would be, but in fabric form. So I'm just cutting that down. Since it won't cover the whole page because the piece isn't large enough, I decided to just put it on the top and bottom, which is fine because the pocket is covering most of the middle space anyway. And I am using just regular white glue because I don't have fabric glue, and I think this will work just fine. And I decide to give the page a more finished look. I am inking it up so that it also works well with the opposite page that I did yesterday. And then I wanted to finally use my cheesecloth that I had gotten from AliExpress, and I also found this label that I had in my stash, and I think it kind of looks Christmassy because of the green stripes. So here I'm just fraying the edges I just wanted a more rustic look. Again, inking off the edges. And now I'm gluing down that cheesecloth, and then I'm going to glue the label on top of that. And then I thought I would add these two rabbits because I figured running and rabbits kind of go together because rabbits run very fast. Okay, it's a bit far-fetched, but I just wanted to put something on that tag, and I had the bunny, so I'm like, let's just go for it. So now I'm cutting the tag for the smaller narrow pocket in the front, and I was just trying to see how big the tag needs to be, and I managed to get it right on the first try. I think it was 4 centimeters wide. I just wanted to make sure it fit in there nicely, and then I decided to make the corners more decorative by adding a corner punch. And of course, inking again. I'm inking both sides. And then I wanted to make a little tab for the photo so I could get it out more easily. And I used my fabulous tab punch that I got from Amazon. And I'm punching it out so that I have a double tab to fold over. And so I'm just putting that in so I can perfectly place that tab in the middle of that round circle. And then I'm just trying again that front pocket, and that works out quite nicely. And then for the day, I am cutting out from Daphne's Diary the number 12 with this little Christmas tree. I thought that worked quite well with the colors. Inked the edges, of course, and went back and forth between where to put it for a pretty long time. And I really couldn't decide until the end, and I was thinking to myself, just take it down, just do it. So yeah, here I haven't committed to a spot yet, so I, in the meantime, put down some lace ribbon. Also, just to make it work better with the opposite page. And I really love having the different textures. And here I'm still not sure where to put this tree. I'm not really liking it anywhere, but I did want to include it in the page, so the most logical place for me was right there. So finally I glue it down. And then I start writing about this, how I missed the running and how much I loved it. And I did forget to film stamping the word selfie on the front, but you will see it in the final pictures on the end. I'm sorry about that. I did use my trusty Recollections clickable alpha stamps for that, and you can see it right there. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Bye.